Hey everybody, it's Carl Brown with GuitarLessons365.com. Today we're going to take a look at the part 2 of the Visualizing Arpeggios with Scales lessons. Now, I hope the first one wasn't too overwhelming. I know it's one thing to learn every arpeggio in a key around one scale form, but that's really how you would use arpeggios in real life playing situations. You just wouldn't learn the arpeggio for the root of the key, like a G major. You just use G major arpeggios. You need to use all the arpeggios and just have them all underneath your fingertips. So I think it's a great way to just visualize them around those scale shapes. So now we're going to start with the second scale shape in the key, which is, I just call it the scale shape built off the second note. So in the key of G major, that would be A. Some people call that a Dorian form. It would be a Dorian form theoretically if you're just playing it by itself and you're starting on A and you're playing through the notes of a G major scale. It would be a Dorian. But that's not really how modes work in real life situations. Really, you'll have an A harmony underneath you, and you'll be playing that G major scale, and then it will sound like A Dorian. So that's really how modes work in a real life situation. So think of all these as just G major scales. That's all you have to do. And we're starting on the second tone in the scale. So it's called the scale shape for G major, built from the second note in the scale. All right, so this is A. So here's the shape. By the way, just follow along in the tab PDF with this lesson. We're going to start here at the 5th fret, 5, 7, 8 on the 6th string, then 5, 7, 9 on the 5th, again on the 4th string, again on the 3rd, and then 7, 8, 10 on the B string, and 7, 8, 10 on the high E. Okay? Now, when we get up to the top note on the high E string, we're going to start our arpeggios. Like we did in the first lesson, we're going to get the scale all the way up, arpeggio down, arpeggio back up, and then scale back down. So you see them together as one thing. So we're going to start with the first arpeggio in the key, which is in the key of G major. The one chord is G major, so we'll have a G major arpeggio. And here's how you play it. Okay, so hopefully you're following along with the tab. I know I'm kind of going through this pretty quickly, but I'm just showing you the concept once again. The great thing about these 3 notes per string scales is at the end of every form, there's going to be 3 notes, obviously, on the last string. One of those 3 notes will be in each one of these arpeggios that we need. So for the one chord, you have that D note that you can build the G major triad off of. For the 2 chord in the key, which is A minor, you can build that off of the C note, which is in the key, the chord A minor. So you'll always, one of those 3 notes is where you'll stop and you'll begin your arpeggios. All right, let's do the arpeggio, the second arpeggio in the key, which is A minor. Go up through the scale, and then A minor arpeggio down. And then scale back down. All right, let's do the third arpeggio in the key, which is B minor. Scale all the way back down. Okay, so I think you guys are probably understand what I'm doing here. Just getting all these, hopefully eventually get to the point where you can just go straight up and down, go through these all these pages non-stop without stopping. So you play all the arpeggios and all the scales over and over again. That's really where you want to get this to. All right, and we'll work on combining these arpeggios and stuff a little bit later. All right, so I'm going to let you guys take the tab PDF. We did the in this lesson, I do the shape built off the scale shape off the second note in the key and the third. So there's 4 notes of tab, so it's a lot of tab. So you'll have all the arpeggios and all those 2 scale for both of those scale forms. Okay, so I'll see you guys with part 3 coming soon. Bye bye.